to another Careful Carping episode. We're on episode 23 today, and we're on my first session of 2013. It's been a long time now since I put a video up of a blog of such. I think it was the end of October time, and I fished Drayton Reservoir with a mate of mine from work. I think that was the last time I put a blog up itself. A couple of videos in between to keep YouTube happy like and whatnot, but yeah, this is my first blog. I've fished a few times since then, obviously, which I said in my last video of my highlights, but I haven't caught, so I didn't bother doing a blog. But I thought today, regardless of whether I catch or not, I'll do a blog. It's only a morning session as per usual, which is the consistency of my carp fishing normally, and I've got work later, so it's only a short 6-hour session, roughly, something like that. Gates didn't open until 7:30, as that's when it really starts getting lightish, about 8, so I managed to get here as quickly as possible to maximise my time on the bank. Come for a quick walk around here yesterday to see what was going on. It's normally really clear water, but with the weak amount of rain that we've had over the last month, over Christmas and whatnot, it's really coloured the water up, so I couldn't see a thing yesterday. But the sun was shining over this end of the lake, so I chose to come over this side of the lake yesterday. Well, today, as I seen the sun shining yesterday, as I thought this bit to get warm first. So that's what my choices are. I'm fishing singles today, pop-ups, 1 toot 30 from Pyramid Bait and a Hinders Emburic Acid and Pineapple. I just thought it might be a bit interesting for the carp to come and pick up, see anything, and just go through that way. It's obviously winter, so they ain't going to be feeding as hard, so I thought I'd go for the single approach. Also, again, it's very, very weedy water, so I'm to fish the long running chods. I'm struggling now to combat this weed at the minute. It's probably my 6th session down here, and it's all new to me, all weedy waters and whatnot. But I've had a few words with some other people on the lake who fish it themselves, and there are quite a few people offline that I've met around on the internet and whatnot for a bit of advice, and they've all pointed me in the right direction, so thanks to them, and hopefully it will help me put a fish on the bank. As I say, probably 6th session down here for me now. I haven't caught a carp out of here yet. I've had a few close calls. I've physically seen carp feeding in the margin where I've had a rig pick on my rig and spit the bait out 3 times. That was unfortunate, and I've done a surface fishing session down here August time last year, and after a few hours of feeding up, I finally got one to take the hook bait and got overexcited and struck far too early. Didn't let the controller set the hook and scuppered my chances really, and that was a whole 6 hours wasted really of a session. But live and learn, and I really want to give this lake a crack this year. Really am looking forward to it. I had a little dabble last year. I've walked this bank so many times now, I've figured out where most of the clear spots are by visual. It's a bit difficult at the minute now with the water being clouded and muddy again, but as soon as it goes clear, you'll see all the clear spots again. So I'm really excited to be giving this place a fish this year, and I've seen a few of the fish on the bank and seen a lot of photos, and they are absolutely stunning creatures, and I'd love to hold one up for the camera. And they're all, I'm pretty sure, all at least double figures, and a couple running to 30s. So definitely a few PBs in here, so I'm confident of getting a PB out of here this year, between here and the little pit. So we should be in for a good year of fishing. But enough of me waffling on, and I'll get back to fishing. You wouldn't believe what a difference one day makes when it comes to the weather. Yesterday, glorious sunshine, perfect fishing conditions, and then today there's just no sun whatsoever. It's really cold and dull, misty, foggy, you name it, we've got it. As long as there's no rain though, which is dead nice, and there's no wind really, it's flat calm, so that makes visuals a lot better when trying to spot the carp. I spotted one carp over my rod earlier. It's flat spotted and just cruising around the right hand rod. I was hoping it would go down and find the pop-up, but just never seemed to find it, which is quite unfortunate. Maybe next time if another carp pops over. There's a lot more weed down there than I imagined there would be. I was expecting for January most of the weed to be gone and dull, but there's a lot of weed left down there. I've brought the rig in a couple of times to just to make sure everything's alright. And if I wasn't happy with the cast, I was still dragging in loads of weed, which isn't great. So it's still there, still present, so it's only going to be a hard summer again when the weed comes back up, but try my hardest, and I'm pretty confident my rigs are sitting on top of the weed how they should be, and the presentation's spot on, so I'm hopeful for a fish, and we'll see if we can catch one. Excuse the amateur videoing, but currently up a tree, just looking around the lake. Not very high up, but higher up is better than being on the ground. As you can see, absolutely nothing's going on the lake. It's completely flat calm. The only bit of life that's on the lake is birds, but you can just see the layout of the lake here. It's 3 different bays all across from here, all the way down to there is one bay. Through that gap on your left there is the other bay, and either side of that dead reed in the middle is another bay. There's an island in the middle of it. There's only me and one other angler that's on the lake. He's about 3 swims down to my right. That's where I would have favoured. Down there, just on the left of that orange gating, I suppose. There's a swim, and that's the most favourable swim on the lake, but because the bloke's in there opposite it, I couldn't get in there today. Seen a few carp moving around there a few months ago. I haven't seen any recently, but that's known as quite a common spot, and you'll always find people in there. But if someone's in the swim opposite it, it's kind of pointless fishing it, as he's fishing the same water, and I thought it would be a bit intrusive, so that's why I've chose this swim a few swims down. But just thought I'd come up a tree, see what's going on, see if I can see anything moving in the distance, but absolutely nothing. Just gotta hope a carp comes along and finds one of the pop-ups, and we'll have it on the bank. Well, 45 minutes left, session left to go. Things aren't looking promising at all. I've had a good look over the lake for ages today, looking over all the bays, but just not seen anything move at all, nothing to cast to, so it's left me probably with another blank. As I say, 45 minutes ago, anything could happen, but it's definitely looking like it could be a blank. It's nice to be out there regardless. Started 2013 off with a session. It's nice to be out in the fresh air, even though it is a bit cold, still nice to be out in amongst it, and you don't know if you don't try, do you? So it's always nice to be out. I look forward to really fishing this lake hard this year. It's a lake I've always wanted to fish, but always been knocked to confidence because of the weed, but I feel like I'm going in the right direction with it anyway, and hopefully have a few of the stunners out this year. So I'm going to get back down and hopefully have one out in 45 minutes, and I'll see you in a bit. Right then, unfortunately got to pack down now and get off to work. It's come to that time again, and unfortunately I've developed another little blank on here, but I've got to expect that in this sort of water, especially this time of year. But it's been fun, and hopefully I should be out in the next week or two and try and catch one of the pretty stunners out of it. So yeah, if you've liked the video, please give us a like, give us a comment if you need be, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel for more videos to come. So until next time, see you later. £13.6. Lovely little mirror, taking again on the right and rod. Really lively on the map, so I'll take them back in a second with everything over. Smashing stuff, 4th fish of the day, and